Welcome to CBN4's Primetime News. I am your presenter, Sheena Harry. Final stardom tent of the season last night, the monarch of the tent was crowned. MC Val Coffey delivered the news in dramatic fashion. Defeating 23 other Calypsonians, including Observer, Lugas, and the Calypso Queen Janae. Shadow Flow won with his popular Each One Teach One, but during his Monarch performance, he gave the crowd a sampling of his second song. Shadow Flow will be competing for his chance at the ultimate crown at the Calypso Finals on Saturday. And Shadow Flow was certainly not the only winner at Stardom 10th last night. Maja Lady Star Jeffers can make the claim that she won the biggest prize that night, and that's thanks to Danley Stedman.
Listen. Hold on. Our pastor, the certified pastor. You marry me. The question.
And of course, Lady Star said,
"Somebody scream! Yeah!"
Congratulations, Danley and Maja. In other news, renovations of the structure at Operation Youthquake are in the early stages, with work on the roof to commence on February 15th. Director Lennox Abraham says that these renovations are necessary to help the young adults who have nowhere else to go. And Abraham says they have received many generous contributions, including donations from the government of Dominica. However, the roof will cost an estimated $190,000, and more funds are needed for additional repairs. For over 20 years, Operation Youthquake has provided daycare and short-term residential care to young children who are abused, deprived, neglected, or who are in some form of predicament. The government of Dominica has approved $6.3 million for the Mero Cajo Farm Access Road, and a parliamentary representative for St. Joseph, Kelva Daru, made the announcement at a public meeting organized by the Dominica Labour Party in St. Joseph earlier this week.
Farmers in the Mero Cuba Cajon area, I have visited you on your farms. I have listened to you. I know the condition of your road. And this evening I want to report to you that the Cabinet of Dominica has approved $6.3 million under the BAM to address 14.2 kilometers of road at the Mero Cajon Road that will rehabilitate this entire road and ensure that the farmers of Mero, the farmers of Salisbury, the farmers of St. Joseph, the farmers of Makushri can have proper roads to get back to their farm.
And Daru informed his constituents that the bids for this project are in the process and contractors will be selected very soon. The parliamentary representative assured the farmers of Mero, Salisbury, St. Joseph and Makushri that the roadworks will commence soon. Over 20 countries, including Caribbean territories, have contracted the Zika virus. Islands such as Martinique and Guadeloupe have already been affected. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Helen Royer, says there are concerns in Dominica over the spread of the Zika virus.
Is of concern to the Ministry of Health for several reasons. Firstly, because it is caused by the Aedes aegypti mosquito, a mosquito which is endemic to Dominica. Secondly, the virus is present in other countries with travel links to Dominica, and most importantly, because notwithstanding our concerted and insistent efforts to implement strategies to address Aedes aegypti mosquito, our population continue to breed the vector at their home, institutions, and communities. With these facts, it is almost, if not inevitable, that the Zika virus will reach our Dominican shores.
And Royer stated the Ministry of Health has had several consultations on the topic, resulting in the drafting of a Zika plan as well as a communication plan. She noted that this action plan will be implemented.
In our reviews and discussions, I am confident that the Ministry of Health is prepared to mount an effective response. However, this in itself will not prevent the arrival of the Zika virus. What is important is the need for a multi-sectoral approach and personal protective measures.
Presently, there are no cases of the Zika virus here in Dominica. Under the theme, The Spirit of the Real Mass, Discovering the Essence of Womanhood, the Queen Show Committee and the 6 contestants are ready to put on an exciting show. Appearing in talent, costume, swimwear, evening wear, and the question and answer segments, Judy Toussaint of Saint-Sauveur, Manel Christmas of Campbell, Nawana Shillingford of Loubier, Brittany Farrow of Grand Bay, Abigail Shillingford of Goodwill, and Tassia Flozak of Castle Comfort are prepared, and that's according to a representative from the Queen Show Committee. Ticket costs are $75 for covered seating, $60 for uncovered seating, and $50 for standing room. But the committee is offering a chance to get a free ticket, and that will be on their website. The show is scheduled for Friday at the Carnival Village beginning at 8 p.m. The finals of the 2016 Calypso competition is carded for this Saturday at 8:30 p.m. And speaking at the Dominica Festival Committee's press conference, representative of the Dominica Calypso Association, Kelly Williams, said that although the format of the show will be the same, the pre-show will be something new. And Kelly also confirmed that there will be no VIP at this year's finals, but there will be limited available seating for the elderly wishing to attend. The show will be held at the Pottersville Savannah. Also making the headlines, the mayor of the city of Roseau, Irene John, stressed the importance of keeping the city clean even during carnival celebrations. At a press conference, John said that the City Council will be doing its part to help with that venture. As for a small $1 contribution, revelers will be allowed to use the portable toilet facilities provided. And she called on all participants to do their part, including vendors who need to have a trash receptacle available at their stall. And she also stressed that although the council is responsible for cleaning the city following Carnival, with limited staff and the overwhelming amount of garbage, everyone should make an extra effort to help keep the area clean. Petro Caribe Point Michel and Exodus Young Boys registered wins last night to kick off a short fixture this week in the DFA Division 1 League. And at the Pori Field in Point Michel, Petro Caribe Point Michel defeated Foncole United 3-1 to top Group 1 with 19 points. Bert Kazimi, Kieran Lewis, and Judah Xavier scored for Point Michel. Edmond Benoit scored for Foncole. In the other match at the Benjamin Park, Exodus Young Boys also defeated Glanvilla Renegades 3-1. Kevin Christmas found the back of the nets twice for Exodus, with Kish Tuse scoring 1. Kenroy Laurent got the lone goal for the Renegades. And the league continues tonight with Starin and Son St. Joseph taking on MV Maxano Bombers at the Benjamin Park from 5 p.m., while in a doubleheader at the Newtown playing field, RIC Kensborough will come up against ACS Tarish United, and that's to be followed by Grand Four Young Boys versus Wayne George Academy at 7. Two matches in the 2016 Secondary Schools Under-14 Netball Championship were scheduled to take place at the grounds of the Dominica Grammar School yesterday. In Match 1, the girls from First Choice Delight Portsmouth Secondary School went head-on against their counterparts from the Castlebrew Secondary School. Unfortunately, rain forced the game to be cancelled after a long wait following the halftime interval, with the halftime scores being 14-3. And in Game 2 at that said venue, the Goodwill Secondary School defeated home team Dominica Grammar School 5-4. And the shooting for the Goodwill Secondary School was Ione Henderson with 2 baskets from 4 tries, Faith John Baptist 3 baskets from 9 tries. And for the Dominica Grammar School, Naomi Francis had a 100% shooting record with 3 from 3, and Desiree Clark 1 basket from 2 tries. Shivnaren Shandapal has insisted that he has not retired from domestic cricket and intends to resume playing for Guyana within a couple of weeks. And in an episode that sheds light on the sometimes toxic relationship between the West Indies Cricket Board and the Caribbean players, Shandapal has expressed resentment at being obliged to announce his international retirement in order to gain a no-objection certificate to play in the Masters Champions League currently taking place in the UAE. And Shandapal has not played international cricket since May of 2015 and was omitted from the list of contracted WICB players in December. However, the West Indies Cricket Board is refuting a suggestion that it forced veteran cricketer Shivnaren Shandapal to retire from international cricket so that he can play in the inaugural Masters Cricket League 2020 currently underway in Dubai. West Indies women's all-rounder Hayley Matthews says she is fully committing to the sport from this point on. At 18 years of age, Matthews is the youngest member of the Windies women's team and is taking part in the training camp being staged in Barbados. And Matthews said she is looking to get in gear for the tour of South Africa, to be followed by the ICC World 2020 tournament in India, having just returned from Australia, where she played in the inaugural Women's Big Bash League for the Hobart Hurricanes. And that will do it for this evening's Primetime News. Thanks for watching.